Hey Mickey, hey Austin. Feet. That's a very weird comment. Interesting. How's it going, Mickey? How are you doing today? Hey Cushy, how's it going? Good to see you. Hello. Happy Sunday, Big Hill. Happy Sunday. How are you guys doing today? How was your Sunday today? Hey Darkness of Games. Happy Sunday night. Doing a couple-mile walk right now to start my night. High fives to that. Cheers to that. Drinking my protein shake. My pea protein shake. I put some vanilla, some coconut milk powder. Awesome. I hope you're enjoying your walk, Darkness. I guess we're both on a walk right now. That's awesome. Doing well. Thank you for asking. I'm so glad to hear that you're doing well. Right on. Still pampering a broken foot. Oh, Cushy, I'm so sorry to hear about your broken foot. Ouch. Man, so I guess it was like which bone is broken on your foot? Yeah, that sounds painful. I'm so sorry to hear about that. Protein is king. Protein's great. All the other nutrients are great too. Water, I think water is more important. I think water trumps protein. Water is what most of your cells are made of. You want to grow muscles, you got to drink the water. Good morning, Inio Bong, Alfred. Hello. Good morning to you. It's a early evening / late afternoon right now in beautiful Honolulu. Another beautiful day in paradise. Where are we going today? We're going into the jungle again. One of my favorite places in the whole world, in the jungle. In nature. It's the best. This is tough in the Bronx. What is tough in the Bronx? Going out into nature or going for a walk? It is 3:55 a.m. in Nigeria. What are you doing awake at 3:55 a.m.? Oh my goodness. I'm on Jurassic Park Island. Oh, interesting. You're on YouTube in the middle of the night. Hello, Evandro. Hello, everybody. Oh, we don't know that, Shane. Don't say that. Hey, Chris, how's it going? How are you doing? How was your court situation? Do you want to fill us in on that? I'm just wondering how that went for you. Hello, Brandon from New York. Hello, Evandro. And Bong, that question's not really relevant, right? We don't ask strangers that question. Can I get some advice? What kind of advice would you like to ask for? It depends on the kind of advice you're looking for. But feel free to type in if you really have something. I've been planting fall vegetables. Ooh, Mickey, what kind of vegetables? Like squashes and pumpkins and stuff? That sounds amazing. That sounds awesome. 5 days of pure torture. Afraid but surprised at the end. Okay, do you want to explain that, Chris? What does that mean? You're so of being afraid but surprised at the end. Was it good surprise, bad surprise? What kind of surprise was this? That must have been. Guys, are we back? I'm sorry, I got disconnected for a little bit. My parents abusing me. I know, Chris. I remember you talking about that. Did you win, or do you have? Is there any consensus? Is there any up? Is there any up? Curious. What are you? I know, Kushi. Are we back yet? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can see me? Hey, Ernest, how's it going? Hello. Refresh. Should I refresh? No thumbs up. You guys see me at all or no? Thumbs up if you can see me. Okay, are we back? We're back. Are we back now? I think there's a little bit of a lag. There's definitely a little bit of a lag live streams. Okay, we're back. Cheers, we're back. Okay. Hey, Ernest, how's it going? So good to see you. Yeah, yesterday I clicked on I saw the notification at like 13 hours after you went live. Like, the thing popped up. It was like, Ernest is live. And I was like, oh. It was like in the middle of the night. It was like at like 1 a.m. for me. I was like, oh. Or like midnight. I think it was midnight my time. And I like looked and it was like during the day and I was like, oh. And then I realized that it was, you had already finished the stream. Spinach, cabbage. Ooh, Mickey, that sounds delicious. Spinach, cabbage, carrots, beets. I love all of those things. I love all of those things. Turnips, I don't really, maybe turnips is something that I don't really eat very often. But I love all the rest of those things. Carrots, beets, those are so healthy. Those are so good for you. You can definitely very sustaining. Have a good day, Tun Miat San. Ernest says, be respectful in the chat. Thank you, Ernest. I did win. I'm facing jail time. Really, Chris? What's the surprise? Oh my goodness, that's insane. Well, congratulations, Chris. Dang, that must have been crazy. You must have gone through some crazy stuff. Hey, Tommy. Hello. Hey, Mike. Hey, everybody. Butter lettuce. Ooh, that's delicious. Very delicious, Mickey. Good stuff. Hey, Barbie. How's it going? Good to see you. Hello. How was your day, Allie? I got zero rest, Ernest. Sunday's a kind of a busy day for me, but it's a good busy day. I'll be able to rest well, I'm busy every day because I have to work. There's so many things and projects I have to work on. So even days where I stay home, I don't often, like I'm usually working on something. I don't really ever stay home all day, but usually days where I'm not out as much, I'm still working on stuff at home. But yeah, it was a pretty, I was out all day. That's true, Ernest. Well, I sleep though, that's the thing. I get my sleep. I got 7.5 hours of sleep last night. So I do sleep. It's important. I get on you for sleep. I don't get on you for, there's a difference. There's a difference between sleeping and resting. Just dropping to say hello for a minute. Hey DT, how's it going? Hello. Did you see my post I made on my music channel? Thanks for dropping in to say hi. Yeah, so this morning I went to church. I made some cookies for my little Bible study group, and then I went to church. Another awesome, oh my gosh, you guys, there's this dead frog. Got squished. R.I.P. Kermit the Frog. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Gotta move for the bus. Hey Matthew. Hey Lenny. So yeah, I went to church. Then I went to Bible study. And then I picked up some food from Whole Foods. They had that watermelon, from the same place. They had that Maui watermelon that I got. It was the same price as Walmart actually. So thank goodness they had that there. So I got watermelon from Whole Foods, a whole big watermelon, and then I got plantains and just some vegetables and stuff, some proteins. Oh, no problem, Ernest. No problem. Yeah, I noticed you were gone on my walk back to my car. I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure Ernest is asleep. Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Mickey. Hope you learned to finger pick. I do finger pick, Mickey. You haven't seen me play Mauna Leo, or you haven't seen me play some other songs. The Heartbeat song that I do for DT, I finger pick that song. I do know how to finger pick. How is life for you? R.I.P. Kermit the Frog. I know, right? You know, life is good. I can't complain. Oh, thank you, Ernest. I appreciate that. Yeah, last night was a really amazing night. It was a really, really good night, exceptionally good. And yeah, it was so wonderful. I feel so blessed going into the jungle. Oh yeah, I posted a picture of your dream catcher, with your dream catcher. So yeah, last night was great. The girls from my Bible study came to see me. That was so special. And they gave me one of them gave me this like beautiful flower keychain from the Made in Hawaii festival. There's a big, I think it's at the convention center. There's a Made in Hawaii, like a big convention going on. I didn't go, but she got me this beautiful pink flower keychain, of course, pink, love pink. And then the other one got me, so that was Jane that got me that. Some of you guys met Jane when I went to Waikiki the other day. And then Bicall got me a beautiful bouquet of flowers, a type of lily. They're a type of lily. Gem and I knew the exact name. It was like, it had like a TH, like I don't know, something. But it was so beautiful. And then they wrote me a card. I'm gonna put that on my fridge. And yeah, it was and then Joe came. You guys know Joe. Joe's he gets a bit drunk. But he's a nice guy. He's very, very extremely friendly. Talks to random people. I don't know if everyone wants to talk back, but yeah, so Joe came and he brought a friend, and that was really nice. And yeah, it was a wonderful night. There's lots of other people who came in, who were in the audience that came in, that they're like, oh, I heard you sing, and we had to come up here, and they came up there to get a drink specifically to hear the music. So what can you say about GMOs and organic foods? Yeah, I try to stay away from GMOs. When I buy my food, I go to, I buy organic when I can for most things. And I stay away from the GMOs. There's a difference between selective breeding and genetically modifying. So it's one thing to breed, a plant to become bigger, stronger, whatever. And then there's GMOs, like a different kind of thing. Oh, Oh, somebody lost their feathers, you guys. Look, somebody lost their feathers. Oh no. See, maybe like a wild animal got to it. Oh, it's another one of those ghost leaves, you guys. One of those like ghost leaves. Those see-through leaves that are. Oh no, I've been muted. I was explaining to you guys my. Oh darn. Okay. I must have been muted since I looked at the leaves. I gotta catch up with the chat. I've been talking all this time and accidentally mute us when she goes, I do, because it's like the buttons are so close together. But Mickey was asking about if I liked cardio or weight training. I gotta explain it again. I like going too hard. I need to start out. I talked to some people, and it's not good to, when you start weight training, you don't want to do it every single day. And I was pushing myself too much, and then I overused I got like bicep tendonitis or something. So the motion to extend my arm would hurt, and so I had to pause doing like upper body resistance training. And so that's why I've been doing a lot of hiking, and I took a pause from beach workout, and I went back to beach workout, and I'm taking it easy at beach workout. I'm not doing all the crazy stuff with the upper body stuff. I'm back, but another beautiful day in the jungle in paradise. The stream won't be too long, you guys. I gotta go. I've been busy I've been out all day, which is wonderful. Sometimes you gotta have days where, today is like my spiritual day. Like, went to church in the morning, then Bible study, and then I'm going to the Hare Krishna temple afterwards. If you've never been to a Hare Krishna temple, it's so fun. It's like really fun vibes. Yes, Deep, I'm exercising. Darkness, 1 mile down, 1 to go. Cheers to that, darkness. Cheers to that. Dynamite, you don't know how much protein I'm eating. Like, I keep telling you, I drink protein shakes every day, and I eat tons of protein in my diet. You keep saying that, but you don't know what's going on. Sometimes, like, Mark has tendinitis, and he's a meat eater, and he's had tendinitis for like over a year now. So you can't assume that you know what's going on in someone else's body, you know? You need to stop doing that. I went 3 days soda free. Oh my gosh, Ernest. That's celebration worthy right there. Cheers, Ernest. That's so cool. Is there, like, what made you decide to do that? Just like to see if you would feel better? How do you feel? Do you feel any different? That's so awesome, Ernest. That is so awesome. That is cause for celebration. Giving every penny of my payout to abused children. That's so awesome, Chris. Hey, good on you. That's amazing. I mean, I hope you have enough to take care of yourself, you know. There's nothing wrong with also using, you know, funds if you need them too. I don't know what your situation is, but if you can afford to do that, that's really generous of you. And my annual training and had a headache. Oh, Ernest, you had like a sugar withdrawal headache. So for the first day, so then how did it feel? How did it feel after that? Like, did the headache go away, or? Hello, LB, hello. Hey, TWC. Mickey says, great job, Ernest, keep going. Where's Bert? Maybe one day we'll have a Bert in the chat, and then we'll have Ernie and Bert. I'm glad, Ernest. I'm glad to hear that. Good evening. Hello, Pat. Good evening to you. Hey, Sam, how's it going? Hello. My best friend growing up is Albert. That is so hilarious, Ernest. That's too good. That is too good. Doing good, everybody. Great to see you guys again. Just going for another walk in the jungle. Not the concrete jungle this time. The real jungle feels much better usually than the concrete jungle. I'll tell you that. In my Bible study, we talked about, she touched on how, like, I love it whenever people acknowledge, you know, God being in nature. Like, God is in nature for sure. It's just so perfect, the way that things were created. In my Bible, not Bible, but in, at church, we talked about, he talked about Job, you know, Job's life. And Job, I find to be a very inspirational one, because with Job, you know, like, if you don't know the story, just briefly, he lost everything. Like, he had it really good, and he had, you know, he had a family, he just had things really good. I believe that this is the Old Testament, and then he lost everything, and then he had people saying, like, pretty much like blaming it on him, you know, saying that he's, you know, like he's the reason, like they basically blamed it on him. And sometimes we don't know the reasons for why things are happening. And Job's faith, you know, he cursed God and he did all those things. And eventually, just, you know, when you have nothing, you're just like, you have nothing to turn to, but God eventually. So, if I remember correctly, I think God gave it all back. God taketh away and give it back. Something like that, you guys. But I think I resonate with it so much. Like, there was a point where Job wished that he was never born, things were going so badly. And, he did all the things, he cursed God, he did all those things, but, eventually surrendered back to his faith. Because where else are you going to go, right? You can choose to turn away from God forever, but where's that going to get you? So I think he eventually got everything back. Ernest says, I did too when my life fell apart, but it's coming back together. That's amazing, Ernest. I'm so sorry to hear that you lost so much, and I knew that. You've said that, I remember you saying that before. I'm so glad that things are getting better. I'm so glad. And I hope things continue to get exponentially better, like exponentially better for you. Thank you for posting the dream catcher. I commented on the post. Missing. I know, well, it's not missing it. I think it was just flipped on one side, so you can't see it in the photo. It's still on there. Yeah, sorry, I took the photo and then I didn't realize until I already posted it, like a day after I posted it. I was like, oh no, the shell was flipped. If you look at it, you can see where the shell is. It's just like flipped so that it doesn't really show up in the photo. It's kind of a bummer. Maybe I'll have to do it again. Maybe, I don't think I can post pictures in the comments though. Hello, good morning, Abdul. I listen to your reading of the Bible every day. It's nice. Oh yeah, of course, Mickey. And yeah, sometimes I don't, sometimes I forget or I don't squeeze it in. So I'm trying to be somewhat consistent with it. I want the story when the devil talked to God. Job praising me, God told the devil he could take anything from him but his life. Yeah, that was actually mentioned in church today. Oh, thank you, Zeep. You like the pink hat? Aloha oi. No, it didn't fall off. It was like at an angle like that instead of like this, it kind of got like that. So like, oh darn, it didn't show up in the photo. But no, it's still attached. The devil closes doors, but God opens things. No change. It's on God's terms. Pray upon it, will come in his time. Yes, we talked about prayer. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah, it was talked about, just pray. Just pray. Pray, stay connected to God, What did he call it? He called it a divine something. I forgot the word that he used, like when things get turned around for the better. Not divine intervention, but like it was a divine. Oh, I gotta go back to the replay. I gotta go. They do live streams of these church services. If you ever want to look at one of the live streams for the church that I go to, it's called New Hope Oahu. Although there's plenty of great live streams for churches all over the world. But it's an amazing production. These church services are so packed, like they're very full. So you know that it's good and people want to go. Makes me feel better now. I can work on Ernest's. Awesome, DT. Right on. Charm is deceitful and beauty is passing. The one who fears the Lord, he shall be praised. Yeah, we talked about that. Jane from my Bible study, she talked about, what it means to fear God. And at first it doesn't, the language sometimes you got to translate it. Because I'm like, fearing God, like, why would you want to fear? God. God doesn't want us to be afraid, but it's not like that. It's not that God wants us to be afraid, but it's more of when they're saying fear, they're talking about respect. So it's just more about respecting God than like fearing something. Because we don't want to be in fear either, Being in fear takes us away from God. More than anything, we don't want to be in fear, but we want to have that respect. So just the language. Oh, thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that so much. Pray does work, he listens. Yes. Faith, ask, you shall receive. Yeah, we may not receive everything we ask for, because sometimes we ask for things that are not in the plan, Sometimes, God has different plans for us, and that's okay too. And it's okay to respect that. And why not say respect? Well, a lot of the words in the Bible, the Bible's very old. It's a very old, like we can't, that we could go back and say, well, why didn't they use this word, But that's just in different times. There's a lot of words in the Bible that you kind of have to like translate to really understand it. And it can be easily misunderstood. And then, people, there was one thing we talked about in my Bible study. It was, God will, there's something in the Bible where it said something about God will reveal the information to those who are basically like, children who are innocent, like open-minded is what it was talking about, when it says like not that we're childish or anything like that, but what the Bible meant was like, God will reveal the information to those who are open-minded and hide it from the wise and the learned. And what it meant by wise and the learned were people, the wise and the learned, because obviously wisdom's a good thing. It's a good thing to be wise, it's a good thing to be learned, but what it meant was more so, people who think that they're too good, like, oh, like I'm good. I don't need information. I don't need God. I don't need any religious scripture. That's what it meant by the wise and the learned. So there's certain words that, you really needs to be a bit more of an understanding, and instead of taking everything at face value and just having that open-mindedness, curiosity about it. Ernest says, be respectful in the chat, you'll be timed out. Thank you, Ernest. There's definitely a lot of wisdom in the Bible, and if there wasn't, it wouldn't have lasted for so long. However, the translations and interpretations are all, there's definitely things that got left out. There's things that got wonky in there. It's not there is no perfect religious scripture. Salvation is free. Salvation is free. Very true. Does not require money. Does not require fame. Does not require a single thing. Completely free. It's attainable by any one of us. And it's just about priorities. I think we talked about this in Bible study too. Prioritizing earthly things, which is good to do. There's nothing wrong with wanting to, generate happiness in your life. Like you should want to do that, like you should want to create stability. You should want to create friendships, relationships. All those things are so wonderful. And then, but it's also important to make the time for the spiritual side. There's also, I wouldn't say that it's inerrant. I wouldn't say that it's without any errors, because it's gone through so many different translations and people. And, you know, unless you know how to read Hebrew, like, it's just gone through so much. So I wouldn't say that. There's, you know, man has, you know, translated it, and, you know, like anything it involves human beings, you know, there you can find errors in it. So I wouldn't say that, but I would say that, you know, God's words are in the Bible. There's amazing, yeah, like these stories are, you know, are relevant. I can laugh and hear at the same time. Laughter is the best medicine, Elsie. It really is. Laughter is amazing, an amazing gift from God. The Bible is true. It is absolutely true. But yeah, it's absolutely true. Otherwise it wouldn't have withstood, you know, throughout this long. But you know, there's also been things left out. There's also been, you know, there's anything that has been in the hands of men, you know, it's not 100%. The translations that we have now are not 100. We may not be 100% perfect. But man, look, life is so beautiful. It's in this beautiful, amazing place. Planet Earth, you guys, it's the best. It's the only planet for human beings. It's the only planet that is really able to sustain humanity. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Let me pin that. I'm only learning about God. That's amazing, Chris. I'm so glad that you're learning about God even just now, like even just recently. That's amazing. It doesn't matter how it began. It matters how it ends. So even though things, you know, could have been really messed up, we can't see the bigger picture. We don't know why things are happening. We can't assume why things are happening. We can't say that it's not true. You know, we can't say that just because we went through something terrible that God doesn't love us. That is not true. God loves us, and God was with us every step of the way, even when we didn't see that. And so it doesn't matter how it began, because it's never ever too late to turn things around and develop that relationship with God. Yeah, Matthew, I didn't say anything. I didn't say things were false, but I don't, you know, the Bible's been passed down through man too, so that leaves room for, you know, things to be left out. It leaves room for things to be edited. So I didn't say that it was false or anything like that. Mother Earth is like an apple tree. An apple tree apples, earth peoples. Yes, high five. High five, DT. I love it. I love it. An apple tree apples, earth people. Yes, earth. Yeah, people are made to be on the earth. Earth is made for the people. We got one earth, and we got to stay here and fix it and make it better. Because I'm not saying individually, no individual one of us has destroyed the earth, come on now. But it's collectively, it's more like the bigger companies, you know, like the textile industry, different industries so many different industries that have been polluting and destroying the earth. And so we got to figure out how to stop that or lessen that, so the earth will have more time to repair itself. Thank you, Eric. D spoken like... Wait, what? That's right, God loves all his people. Yes, God loves everybody, and even though we've all gone through hard things, that doesn't mean that God's not there with us. We just don't know the bigger picture, and it could be preparing us for something much better in life. So when I go to church, there's always this giant, like on the big screens, they put this slide up that says under construction, because we're all under construction. We're all a work in progress, and we cannot claim to be otherwise. Like no one's perfect. Nobody, it's just not how it is. Even if you've done all the studying, all the meditating, all the things, we're all people under construction. The Bible is known by theologians to be the most accurate religious book. I'm sure it is. I'm definitely sure it is known by theologians to be the most accurate, but there's also lots of arguments within that community too. There's no consensus around, there's not a huge, as far as I know, there's definitely no consensus with things. Sure, by archaeology. That's awesome. I don't doubt it. I believe that. Thank you, Zeep. I appreciate that. Yes, we are NM, and we don't have to, it's not about calling ourselves, like sinner and shame and all that stuff. But nobody's perfect, and that's okay. You guys, here we are. Another beautiful day in paradise, and things might have been different. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Chris. That's awesome. Jesus loves you so much. God bless you. God bless you too. Jesus is King. There is a beauty in nature wherever we go. It is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Trying to bring people like this to God. He's trying to drain water. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm not doing anything. I'm just live streaming my thoughts. Like some people live stream and talk about their drama. Some people live stream, talk about the tea, spilling the tea. Some people live stream talking about cars. People just talk about what they want to talk about, and I'm one of them. And I'm not any different than anybody else. There's only one man is perfect, God himself. And stop me. Oh, Chris, I'm so happy to hear that. Well, thank you, Anne. We need to get Anne on here pretty soon so you can say that to her yourself. So we'll see if Anne comes in today. If not, then another day. You can tell her that. I'm sure she would really, really appreciate that so much. Artificial intelligence will take over in time. It's all part of evolution. Cushy, I wouldn't say that. I know that they're going to try to take over with that kind of stuff. I don't think that everyone's going to let them do that. That's a very strange thing to say. I've been thinking about it all day. Gratitude plays a huge role, like I touched on last night. Oh, you've been thinking about gratitude all day? That's awesome. Yeah, the more that we can be thankful, the more things that we'll have to be thankful for. It's like a muscle training in the heart. Oh, thank you, Zeep. All right, guys, I gotta get back, but here's the amazing mountains. I gotta go back downstairs. Here's where we are. Let me zoom out. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? All right, I gotta get back downstairs. You were quicker than me. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, eh. Or random rants and dirty jokes. Sometimes we do random rants and dirty jokes. We're human beings, and that's okay. Oh, guys, I gotta go pee again. Oh my goodness, drinking all these liquids. Okay, gotta get home. Gotta get home soon, ASAP. Let's go to my next thing. On to the next. Yeah, it's so beautiful out here. I'm really happy to get my sweat in for today too. Whew. I'm perched to do another, just waiting to hear back from the city. Are you serious, DT? That's so awesome. So are you doing like public installations of art? Is that what you're doing? Because that's amazing. Yeah, that totem pole that you showed us was so beautiful on your page. That is so cool. So happy for you, DT. You deserve it. Maybe one day you can make a really good living off of that. Maybe they'll fly you around, to different cities. Imagine that. Wouldn't that be so cool? If you would want that. And works for their Salvation Army. Oh, that's so legit. Oh, Anne's awesome. Anne just graduated though. Was she working while she was in school too? I didn't know she was working while she was in school. That makes sense though. I have a whole story to tell about this another time. Okay. Well, we're here to listen whenever you're ready to tell it. Oh, thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hello, Crypt Kicker. Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. That's all my streams, random rants and dirty jokes with Dawn. Whatever makes you laugh, laughter is important too. We cannot underestimate the power of laughter. Cannot underestimate it. Hello, Gordon. Good to see you again. I will post when the work is secured. Okay, DT. Well, that is very exciting. Congratulations again. Congratulations. Wonderful. That is so wonderful to hear. We love hearing good news. We love hearing any news. Hello. Yes, I'm on a hike. A very beautiful hike. Getting some nature time in. Whew. No bears. No bears here. We are bear free on this island. I just hiked Koli Trail. Oh, cool, Robert. Where is that? It's a beautiful spot. That's awesome. All right, gotta get down here. I gotta get down from here, you guys. Gotta go to my next thing pretty soon. How quickly can I get down? I did run up here in 19 minutes, but going down is always a little bit slower for me. But we'll see. I did take my time going up here today, though. The other day, or a couple weeks ago, I ran up here in like 19 minutes. It's a tad bit moist. It's a tad bit wet from the rain, but it's not the worst. It's definitely been worse. I got at Whole Foods today. I got another big watermelon. I've been making watermelon juice every day. It's been so good and it's been so thirst quenching. So I've been doing that. I got a couple plantains. I really enjoyed that plantain that I ate last week, and so I gotta start eating more plantains. I got some Napa cabbage to make some stuffed pumfu, which is pumpkin seed tofu rolls, and then I got some collard greens. You know, gotta have those rich leafy greens. And I got, what else did I get at Walmart? Or not Walmart, Whole Foods. I got some pumfu, pumpkin seed tofu, some more proteins like tempeh and stuff. Veggie burgers. Hey, Anne, we were just talking about you. You're amazing. Oh, thank you. You're amazing too, whoever. Thank you, Eric. Anne, Chris, are you still there? Chris had something to tell you, Anne. How are you doing, Anne? Hey, Anne, did you say one time you worked at the Salvation Army? Chris mentioned that you worked at the Salvation Army. Yes, we were talking about you. So awesome. Chris, are you still here? Hello, Ryan J. How are you doing today? Don't work at the Salvation Army. Oh, okay. He mentioned that. Maybe he got confused. Nor have I, but I donate a lot. Probably brought some stuff from them. Oh, okay. Awesome, Anne. Yeah, I love going to this. I enjoy, I don't go there too often, but when I do, it's like, it's a cool, like, little thrift, you know. I mean, the Salvation Army is more than just a thrift shop, but they're a whole organization that I believe they help, like, recovering addicts, which is a good mission. And so I've definitely gone to their thrift stores. I do have a lot of things that I've gotten from the Salvation Army. I need to go to Salvation Army, buy more cast iron pans to restore. Ooh, that's a great idea. I hope you can find them. If you're, yeah, yours might be like, in your area, you might have a really good Salvation Army. I feel like the one over here, it's like good luck trying to find a cast iron pan, but like maybe yours has a more of an abundance of things. Over here, ours is like, the one in Honolulu is really small, and it's kind of in like a tucked away area. It's not very, it's kind of in like a, I don't want to say scroungy area, but it's like, the one in Honolulu at least. There's another one. There's a couple more, probably a few more in different places on the island. I go to Goodwill a lot. Just went there today. Oh, awesome, Anne. Did you find anything today? You guys, I put this protein shake in my backpack. Okay. I'm descending down the mountain. It's a bit slippery, so I'm trying to be careful. Oh, that was my protein jar. It fell out of my backpack. Let me try it again. By putting it in my bag. Let me put it on the other side, maybe. You guys, I gotta find a place to pee before I get home. I really gotta go. I'm gonna go off the trail. I'm going off the trail back here, and I'm gonna turn the camera. I'm gonna turn you guys off for a second while I pee. Woo. I just gotta I really gotta go. So I'm gonna go right now. So I'll see you guys in a second, okay? Okay, guys. Sorry, I just had to do like an emergency bathroom break on the trail. Like, this trail is kind of hard to find like a little off path, but luckily, like, perfect timing. I was like, oh shoot, my protein jar. Okay, let me drink the rest of this protein, and then I'm gonna put it in my backpack. Okay. Hey, Nate. Scott on here. My dog wants to go running. He only runs at night. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, dogs really enjoy their running, which is great. I'm still here. Okay. Yeah, Anne got on here. Did you want to tell her something? I wanted to share what you had to say. Oh, maybe you already did. Thank goodness. We don't want to see or hear that. All right, I'm gonna continue to make my way down the trail. I'm not gonna be able to pay attention too much to the chat. I gotta get down, so I can't like pause to read too much. I just gotta descend here, and then eventually we'll be walking on flat land, and then I will be able to tune back into the chats. So feel free to enjoy amongst yourselves while I make my way, making my way downtown, just walking fast. Face is passing, I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. We're playing a game of how fast. Oh man, I wanted to be home like 5 minutes from now, but that's not gonna happen. That's okay. That's okay. I'll be late. That's okay. Another beautiful day here in paradise. Choo. I walk this lonely road on the boulevard of broken dreams. It's something like that. Da, 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 da. And I walk alone. Da, 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 da. I walk alone and I walk in the shadow. Who walks beside me? It's not true though. We all have people walking each other home. We are never alone, you guys. We always have other people to walk us home. And that's the truth. We're never really alone, even when we feel alone and when we think we're alone. There's always somebody to reach out to. There's always somebody somewhere who will offer a helping hand. But if you gotta seek it, if you don't seek it, you won't find it. If you seek it, you will find it. Hey bud, how's it going? Sorry, I'm not reading the chat too much. I gotta focus on getting down the mountain because I got somewhere to go after this. She'll be coming down the mountain when she comes. Coming down the mountain when she comes. Woo, trip. Okay, I'm getting to the muddy part. Get into the muddy part. Just saw Bo reacted to a Facebook message. Maybe he'll hop on here in a second. Maybe. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. new puppy. Hello. Hi. Your dog is so cute.
Thank you.
What a cutie. Wow, what a beautiful day, you guys. What a beautiful, beautiful life. And we all have nature somewhere next to us. Everywhere I went, there was always some beautiful nature somewhere. But everywhere has its own beauty, so not everything looks the same everywhere on Earth. But every single place has its own beauty. People always ask me, like, where's your favorite place that you've been to? And you know, I don't have one because, like, that I've traveled to, because everywhere has just had a very unique sense of beauty and a very unique, it's like you can't pick apples over oranges. Well, I mean, you can, I choose apples, but it's, yeah, everywhere has nature on planet Earth. I don't know the same about Mars, you know? Okay, we're almost out. Wow, what a beautiful breeze. What a beautiful breeze. Hear the breeze flow through the trees. Hear the magic say. Just singing one of my own original songs. Beautiful. Woo, that was a muddy part that if I applied more force, I may have lost my balance. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Oh, you guys, the flowers smell so good right now. Oh, I'm smelling the flowers. They smell so sweet. There's something blooming that smells just amazingly delicious. It smells delicious, you guys. Wow. The smell is so good. I mean, sometimes you walk on the trail and you smell something dying, and then sometimes you walk on the trail and you just smell the most, like, sweetest, most delicious smell on Earth. The sun peeking through the trees. I'm so blessed. Oh no, you guys. Oh no. Hey, Bo. I was just talking about how the wind was just like the way that I was cutting through the wind just felt amazing. Like, it just feels like the best feeling. It was feeling like the way that I was coming down the trail and the wind was just like soft. It was like so soft and so gentle and so nourishing and caressing. It just felt like, whew, it just feels so perfect. Like, you know, the perfect sensation in life. It feels like that. It just feels like it was made for me, but it's made for everyone, but it just feels that way sometimes. I double check. I know every time I flip the camera. It's because the buttons are so close together. Wish we had smell-o-vision. The flowers, oh, the flowers smelled so good. Now no more flowers. I'm in the neighborhood now. I'm walking back home. Now we hear you. I'm glad you can hear me now. Drop bear's got her. Everyone's trying to tell me that I'm muted. No sound. Muted. Which song is stuck in your head, Eric? Cheers from Canada. Cheers, Night Owl. Nice to see you hiking again. Well, it's amazing. The area is just amazing. Won't you be my neighbor? Apparently, when I was little, I used to sing it in such a way that it sounded like I was going to eat my neighbor. I would be like, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? So nice. I'm leaving chaos in my life. So nice to walk with someone. Oh, I'm so glad, Chris Myers. That makes me very happy. When is your next sing live? My next singing live is probably on Tuesday. So I plan to go to my potluck that I go to on Mondays. I'll do that tomorrow, and then I'll sing again on Tuesday. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I may stream on this channel tomorrow again, too. So I may be here. So if you're free, whenever that is, I don't know. You may or may not be free during that time. Mr. Will you be my neighbor? Beautiful flowers. I gotta stop to look at the flowers. James, no, I don't perform every day. I perform about 4 times a week. 4 times a week. So this coming Friday, I plan to, I'm gonna have like a girls' night with movies, watching a movie, probably just one movie. So this Friday, I'll be doing that. So I'll be performing maybe Tuesday, let's see. I don't know, Tuesday or Wednesday or Tuesday, Thursday. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Figure it out as I go, you know? Just make it up as I go along. It's for a request. Yeah, why don't you join? Yeah, why don't you come when I'm live on the music stream? You can make requests there. But not right now, because I will not remember it. If I can't even remember it during that same night, I won't be able to remember it for a couple days. Allie watching a movie world is going crazy. I don't know what we're going to be watching, you guys. I don't know. I'm sure somebody will figure it out, but I don't really care. But I think it might be kind of like, since it's my Bible study group, it might be like I'm not sure if it will be, but it might be something related to like the Bible. I would love to watch, I've never watched any of those movies. Like I've never watched Passions of the Christ. I've never watched any of those, so it'd be cool to see it. Do you guys have a favorite movie, like Bible movie, or subscribe to another channel? Chris, I have another channel. It's pinned, Eric. It's Allie Sky Music, although there's no comma in it. Eric put a comma in it, but it's just Allie. If you YouTube search Allie Sky, you'll be able to find the music channel. Left Behind series. I haven't seen that, James. I think we might just be watching a movie, though. I don't think we're watching a whole series. It's a Christian... Oh, it's a movie? Oh, okay. It's a movie, Christian movie. How many steps do you do? I don't know. I don't really count my steps. I don't have a... Bo says Ben-Hur. That's a movie? I gotta go check it out. Ben-Hur. I never heard of it. Thank you, Zeep. Zeep says, please subscribe. Thank you. Thank you, Hard Rock. One of the soldiers I served with is an actress. Ooh, really? That's so cool. And she was an extra in a biblical movie called My Name is Paul. Wow, that's cool, Ernest. Have you seen it? Is it good? Old movie. Okay, Ben-Hur. God's Not Dead and The Ten Commandments are awesome movies. My favorites. Okay, Jonathan, thank you. The Island. Ben-Hur over the couch. Wait, what? Oh wait, that's a troll. Thank you, Ernest. I'm like, people have a lot of time on their hands, don't they? Like just going on to random live streams and like being weird. Ben-Hur is an amazing movie. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Maybe I'll, put it in the queue. I'm sure the other girls have like an idea. Of like, maybe we'll talk about it before it happens, but are you walking backwards? Yes, Mr. Rios. At beach workout, sometimes the beach workout teacher will run backwards. So definitely. I'm not a bad backwards runner. You just have, the key to backwards running in the sand is just to lift your feet up high enough so that you don't trip over yourself. Because one time I was racing Mark. Let's see what books they have in the free bookstore. Let's see. I don't think I want any of those things. But yes, I know. Oh, thank you. Okay. We're going home. I grew up in hers 3 hours. Oh, that's a long movie. No wonder. Oh, there's an intermission. Oh my goodness. That might be too long for us for Friday because we're not starting until like 8. So something a little bit shorter. But I'll keep it in mind though. I sometimes I may not like watch, if I get recommendations, I may just remember them at some point down the road and be like, oh yeah, I remember this was recommended. But I may not get to it right away. I'm from Honolulu. Thank you. The Island by Pavel Lungin. Okay. It is 6:12. I gotta hurry up and get on home. Take a quick shower and head out. Oh, thank you, Emrios. I appreciate that. Thank you. Another beautiful day in Honolulu. I'm from Honolulu, United States. Okay, cannot always have an hour time difference. It's 5:12 here. My name is Allie. Thank you, WP. I will stay strong. You stay strong too. It is a beautiful skyline. Took a breath and looked out at the skyline. From my fears and faults, and every time I felt not enough. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. 4 VHS tapes. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of VHS tapes. Allie short. Yes, it is short for something. Yes, it's very nice and windy. I'm enjoying it. Whew. I'm grateful for strong legs. I'm just wearing sandals. I'm wearing hiking sandals. They're sandals that are meant for hiking because it's muddy. So I don't like to wear shoes because then I'll ruin them in the mud. So thank you, Ernest. Hello, firefighter. Yes, it's true. Thank you. I appreciate you so much, Ernest. Ooh, okay, I feel much better. I feel good. I feel great. Get some circulation moving, you know? It's important. Get that blood flowing. Ooh, it feels amazing. Amazing. Wearing a weighted vest. No, I'm just wearing a backpack with a water bottle. I didn't drink any water though. I drank my protein shake instead. Yes, I'm walking. Back to running. And Tuesday's my beach workout. We run 2 miles on the beach every Tuesday and Friday. Good morning. It's another beautiful day. I'll show you guys the beauty, the natures, the birds. 2 miles in the sand, bud, which is different than 2 miles in the regular on the road. The sand, it's definitely more resistance. Isn't that much when you're just running on pavement though. It's really not that much, but the sand, it's like it's a whole nother vibes. Goodbye, playlist. I didn't see any of your comments. Do days without any sleep. Oh gosh, Chris, I'm so sorry to hear that. It's different on the road. I think I could jog 2 miles on a flat road. Yeah, 2 miles on a flat road, it's not too bad. Exercise, the easier it gets. That's very true, Eric. I'm trying to get out more myself. That's so awesome. All right, you guys, well, I gotta take a quick shower. I'm home pretty soon. So I'm gonna do a quick rinse and then I gotta head out. So, and I have a wonderful evening. You're strong, both heart and body. Keep your head up and your mind focused. You achieve your dreams and more. Love you too, Ernest. Love you so much. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. All of your kind words. If I'm ever having a really rough day, I'm gonna go look back at all your kind words in my live streams. Thank you, Ernest. I appreciate you so much. You're so awesome. And yeah, I hope you keep trucking along at your training. I know the world needs you. The world needs you. The world needs all of you, each and every one of you. Have a purpose here on this world. Never forget that. Everyone's so unique that no one could ever do what you do exactly the way that you do it, no matter what it is that you're doing. Whether it's raising a child, whether it's your job, whether it's your passions, whether it's your art, whatever it is. All right, so much love, you guys. Hey, Shonda. I don't have a gig tonight, but I gotta go. I'm just streaming on my lifestyle channel. So much love.